Buggers.
Triceratops. I don't know.
Okay, so
Fiddlesticks.
for anyone following from YouTube, there's no video for session 18 because OBS kind of forgot to record the audio. So it's basically a bunch of miming to music, which is...
Is it recording this time?
It looks like it's recording this time, yes.
If anybody's good at lip reading, send us a transcript.
Yeah. So, on our previous session, the party had found themselves in the town of Downfall, which is a fog-enshrouded town inhabited by bullywugs possessed of courtly intrigue. So, they just recently had a new king get crowned, King Gullop XIX, who is already fearing for his reign, as there's rumors of a coup in the works in town. Yeah. The king entreated the party after they fought off a couple of merrow that attacked them while they were putting out a fire at a balloon factory, to take a book that belonged to Bavlorna Blightstraw, the hag who is the real ruler of Downfall.
Don't you think so?
Apparently it's entitled Bavlorna's Big Book of Bad Enemies or something, or Big Book of Bad Blood. Bavlorna's Big Book of Bad Blood.
So she's Regina George.
Sure. So Gullop entrusted you with that, and he told you, hey, just tell her that I found this and I'm returning it. I totally didn't have anything at all to do with it getting stolen in the first place.
He was a lying liar that lied.
Maybe. You don't know for sure.
We certainly implicated it.
You certainly implicated, yes. So you guys made your way out into the center of the lake.
He told us to blame somebody else for it.
He did.
Oh, probably Illig.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
correct.
Illig, the Baron of Muckstump,
That's right.
as it were. So you guys made your way out into the lake. Let's see if I've got a picture of this so you guys remember what the town looks like.
So this is like the Tudor court with bullywugs.
Yes, exactly.
More like the Queen of Hearts.
Tower.
For Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. I don't know, the Tudor
So
court
these
was
have
kind
no
of
idea
nice.
what they're doing.
They really don't.
You are not incorrect.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, so the town of Downfall, such as you have explored it. Let me zoom in a little further. Yeah. You center. Okay, so it's still zoomed in pretty far. Someday I hope to find a VTT that suits this setup better than yours for me. All right. So that's the extent of town that you've explored so far. You guys came into town along the along this riverway on a raft that you procured from the Harangon brigands you defeated previously. Docked near the balloon factory. Put out a bunch of living coals that were trying to set fire to the balloon factory. Met the Frog King at his court. Let's see, what was this place?
We tried on some clothes.
Yes, you tried on.
Yeah,
tried on a whole bunch of clothes.
Mentioned that there was a shop up there that we missed going to.
Yeah, there's apparently. So the whole town is shrouded in extremely thick fog. It's difficult to see more than about 30, 40 feet in front of your own nose. And as a result, you sort of miss this gigantic balloon that is apparently a hot air balloon, except it uses a storm cloud whirling with lightning as its balloon. You know, the sort of thing that one would typically miss going through a town. To be fair, it was moored behind a building, so plausible deniability. Since you didn't do that, you ended up making your way to the center of the fog-enshrouded lake and ascended up into Bavlorna Blightstraw's cottage. Whereupon you... What did you do up there? I know you ended up meeting her.
Yes,
and skulking around.
And we talked with her, and the spooky lady looks like the Wicked Witch, but she's also kind of nice.
Ah, Charm.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think I've got a couple pictures that I can show you all of what these guys look like.
We had a very good time chit-chatting. They made me sit with them on the couch.
Don't we have another mission from her now? Or a quest?
Yeah, we did.
Unclog the drain.
Well,
There
she
was
gave you-
another one.
She had a few missions for you guys. Let me put this on the other monitor so you can see. So that's Bavlorna Blightstraw. She is some
Lovely lady.
manner of hag.
The last,
I'm not sure what kind.
I got distracted and didn't write it down. The last was we get a makeover from hell. We take a rowboat to our pets.
So
I didn't
she's-
write it either.
She's kind of freaky looking. She looks like a big frog lady. And then,
There's a bunch of
I
mini
see.
hers.
yeah, she's got a bunch of little versions of herself too, which is kind of weird. Okay, good. That's right window. And then there was her guest that she was entertaining, who actually looks like a witch. Her name is Charm.
Okay. Because she's so charming.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Ellen Arl, who,
You guess what she is?
Who?
Zalric. I switched into
New
another completely
campaign, who
different
dis?
campaign. Yeah. Wow. Zalric, who is from the Shadowfell himself, recognized her as some sort of a dark folk elder or something to that effect. So apparently kind of crazy. So yeah, let me move this back to the quick map.
Just unbelievably creepy looking.
They really liked me.
I mean, everyone likes our little goblin girl.
Not everybody.
You were a
Sometimes
similar
I'm
shade
practiced.
of green to them.
Traumatized me with that pet croc there.
Yes, well, you roll that many ones in a row.
So they like her shade of green.
He's similar shade of green.
Mhm.
She was blue there.
Okay.
They just liked me, probably because I was honest, and did tell them that What's His Noodle was like, yeah, we think he did it, but he told us to tell you this guy did it.
Well, as fate would have it, Bavlorna did have another request for you. So she had 3 quests in total, and there's a repeating theme in the Feywild. The numbers 3 and 8 seem to be of peculiar importance.
At least it's only 3.
And
Right.
this particular Fey domain also has 3 rules that everyone is upheld to. The rule of property, meaning you shouldn't steal from others unless it's like the ruler or their agents doing shenanigans. There's the rule of hospitality, and then the rule of reciprocity. So if someone does you a good turn, you're expected to, pay them in kind in some fashion or other.
Reciprocate.
Yes, must reciprocate. So, to this point, you guys have been enjoying Bavlorna's hospitality. Why is this not?
And we unclogged her drain and
Definitely
gave her back her
unclogged the
book.
drain,
No,
yes.
Yeah, got rid of the gelatinous lube.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you guys are still down in the spa level
Right, because we
of
just
her abode.
we just worked the gelatinous cube.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we gave her back her book, we unclogged her drain, and
So I guess we got 2 more feats that we need to do for her.
There's well, you gave her the book, you unclogged the drain. The last request that she had from you guys was she wanted you to go to speak with this Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, who lives along the channel directly to the south of her cottage. Supposedly, he has whole bunch of. He has a package for her because you remember that she enjoys taxidermy, so it's some animal byproducts that she is expecting for her hobby.
And I told her the trick that my dad had about putting mirrors behind the eyes to make them look more
Yes,
alive.
that's part of the reason why she loves your character.
Oh, that's right.
So, did you guys want to go back upstairs to Bavlorna and inform her that she can now moisturize herself to her heart's content?
Let's do that.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. As you recall, there's a couple pathways you can take to get upstairs. There's the spiral staircase in the corner here,
Which is the safest?
and then it also looked like over in this direction, there was a staircase leading up externally from the top of which you heard
Buzzing.
some buzzing sound, droning buzzing sound.
There's probably a body.
So we want to go check it out?
Yeah, what?
Okay, Razir.
We should at least know for sure what it is, right?
Yeah, you go stick your head in.
Well, I figured I was going to open the door and you peek in.
Oh, for heck's sake.
Yeah, check it out.
Alright. You guys will open that door.
You gonna check for traps?
Do we have a road?
We've already been up there once.
Oh, yeah, we have.
We looked at the door, but did we check?
We never went.
Yeah, we never went to the door.
We're just
Right.
like, that sounds and smells horrendous. We're not going there.
Inspect the door before you.
Yeah.
We did open one that was the taxidermy room.
Yeah, we
Right.
went to the taxidermy room. Yeah.
That was yuckity yuck yuck.
It's been a minute. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
For some reason, I mistook you for the rogue. We don't have one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. You're not a rogue.
No, he's a ranger. This
He was a
around.
rogue in the other campaign.
Same thing.
Close enough for government work.
our DM's broken.
Which one, me or Emmett?
Yeah, you said. Yeah.
It's not letting me delete the lighting things to open the door.
Alright.
These
What's your
these
perception
maps
score?
were ones I purchased. These were not ones that I did myself, which is why they don't work great. So
I gotta check.
I'll just move the party star in there so you can see up the stairs.
Party starts.
So there's a staircase leading up. Let me read you all the description.
I guess we
I'm
can work
afraid.
together
I'm
and see if we
afraid.
can perceive something.
A flight of stairs runs along the outside wall of the cottage, with wooden doors at the top and bottom of it. A rickety railing hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake, and you can hear a steady droning sound coming from a shadowy corner above the door at the top of the stairs.
Alright, we're going to check the door.
These are flies.
All right, go ahead and give me some perception checks.
Alright. 4.
4
Plus what?
plus what?
No, just 4.
4 total?
You have no perception?
No.
Well, okay.
How about you?
I got 9 plus something. I can't remember.
Didn't you
Where's
have your
your
character
sheets?
sheet?
No, I was opening it. It froze up.
All right, let's see. I've got everyone's stuff on
It's
this.
6 because me and you are tied on perception, I believe.
You got a plus 6?
Zarg is plus 4, so you got a 13.
Close.
Yeah, and yours is plus 6.
And mine is -1.
Yeah, I do look at the door.
All right, so
We can all look at
when
it.
you look up there, you don't actually. I don't think you're the only person who doesn't actually have dark vision. So it's kind of hard for you to see. Zalric, you make out what looks like it's some sort of large, kind of lumpy structure up there
Oh no.
at the top of the steps.
What does it smell like?
Am
I
I
don't think-
actually in there?
A few of you have poked your heads in there.
We
as you're
did
looking
Scooby-Doo
around.
style. Boink,
Light.
boink, boink.
All right, you cast light up there, and it's much easier for you to see now. You can see that it looks like some sort of giant hornet's nest.
Oh no.
Nope.
Hard
I'm
pass.
done. Yeah,
Hard
we're done
pass?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's back out.
Probably not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
All right, you guys back out there, and I take it you'll take the spiral staircase up
Yes.
instead.
We'll take-
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
know that one works.
Giant hornets. No.
No.
Yeah, have a great time.
Nothing hidden in a hornet's nest is ever worth the trouble.
Never.
Right.
Or
You
behind
try
it.
telling that to Winnie the Pooh.
Giant.
You guys head back upstairs. You find yourselves in the hallway. You do remember that there was a mirror down here that seemed to have a door behind it. I don't think you guys ever managed to get through there though, because you couldn't figure it out. There was a guest room down here, which is where
Pickle
Pickles
change.
was getting changed into her armor and such.
Yeet. Well, I don't wear armor technically.
You're getting out of your nice clothes, so
I
you
was
get rid
getting
of
out of
them.
my fancy clothes, yes.
And then I think the only other room you've been in is this one over here with Bavlorna was conversing with Charm.
No, there was a taxidermy one, and there was the one that had the cupboard in it that we got into.
Right, those are downstairs.
Okay.
We already checked out the rest of this floor.
You have
I
not
thought
checked
we
out the
had.
rest of this floor.
No, she went to that room. There's one across the way. I don't think that we checked out.
No, I
down the
don't
hall.
think you have.
All right,
Everybody
let's
wanna
go kick the door in.
Best,
Yeah.
best
Well,
not
let's
to,
inspect the door.
best not to
That's-
tick her
that's what I
off in
meant.
her own
Alright.
house.
Okay, so which doorway did you want?
Hospitality, y'all.
Which door did you want to go through,
Can we
guys?
see down the hallway? Can I see the hallway?
Which one on the north, south, and then the hidden one that you haven't been able to figure out how to get through quite yet. In the middle.
We haven't been, because Pickle went over here and changed. She's been in there.
Yep.
We haven't been in the one there.
Let me see if I can get this so that it's not obscuring everything as soon as we leave.
I'm just afraid of making her mad. We're in her house.
Be quiet.
I didn't
Anger makes mistakes. Make them mad.
Okay, Explorer mode. I think that's what I need.
She's technically the one that we're trying to get to, like.
That doesn't look like the same one she was in before.
No, that's not her.
Yeah, so this is the room that you were in before where they were
Right.
conversing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were the two little.
That's the only one we haven't been in yet
Yeah.
up here. Or up the stairs from where they're at.
That goes.
I don't
It
think
doesn't go
the
up
stairwell
anymore.
doesn't go any further. There is
Oh.
inside the room where they're conversing. There is a straight staircase
That's,
that
that's
goes
the one
further
I was
upstairs.
talking about, that we haven't been up there yet.
No, you have not.
Well,
So you want to check out the room to the south here?
yes.
All right. Let's see what that's all about. B16.
Ooh, it's a feasting hall. I wouldn't need anything here though.
It's a dining room. This room has two exits. Above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque, is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape. Other furnishings include a sideboard, two cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and a swarm of feasting flies. A chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with dim, flickering light. 6 mismatched chairs flank the table, 3 chairs per side. It looks like there's a balcony off to one side of the room, over here. You see another door on the south side here.
Probably it's outside.
Hey, Summer, go look outside.
From further south, you
You're
hear
a curious one.
from further south you hear like a kind of like a rhythmic clunking sound, like
Like sort of machine.
sounds like some sort of machine.
Alright. I'll stick my head out here quietly.
What's the
gently.
balcony?
Just gonna like a little quick peek.
Beware
Make
of
sure.
falling sheets of glass.
So it looks out over the edge of the cottage, and pretty much all I can see from up here is there's lots and lots of fog, and below you can sort of hear the lake water lapping against the piers that support the cottage.
Nothing else out here of a note.
Not really.
Alright. I'll go inspect this door.
Okay.
I say,
I'll,
Can I ask-
Guidance.
alright.
I'll follow.
Send the
I'll
squishy
follow
warning.
behind slightly, make sure he doesn't get in
You
any
know.
trouble.
20.
Plus a D4.
Yeah, plus a D4. Am I going to do the D4?
Yes,
May as well.
it's free guidance.
4.
Ooh, 24.
24.
All right. You don't detect any traps or anything else in here. You do smell. It smells like spirits, like alcohol, coming
Oh.
from past the
That
door.
kind of spirits.
Yeah.
This might be where she's hiding the good stuff.
You probably don't want to drink whatever she's got. No
We
offense.
might not get Volcan back out of here.
that is true.
Benito.
Benito.
So,
Benito.
The Volta's
are you going to
not here.
head in
Yeah.
there, or
Just gonna crack the door and take a little peek inside and see what's in there.
all right? You take a peek inside.
It's a distillery.
A contraption made of entangled copper tubes connects to a pot-bellied boiler and a dozen cylindrical containers, which in turn sprout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels are clustered in the southeast corner, and a work table in one corner of the room has bits of copper and metalworking tools strewn across it. Light filters in through the green, diamond-shaped panes of glass set into the window.
So these are
I'll tell you, I was raised in the
being
South
filled with alcohol or
So,
Yeah, it's some sort of still that's feeding into like about a dozen different barrels and buckets.
Okay, does anybody in our group might know what's in these buckets?
I know one way to find out. Put my face in it.
That worked out so well
Does anyone
last time.
have cooking skill?
No, no,
No,
I
you
don't think so. Not yet.
You would think that I would, but I don't
Not
recall
so
ever
much.
taking anything like that.
So,
Actually,
well, Benito should know. He's going to go.
Has he ever
Benito's
cooked a
going
day
to
in
go
his
there and
life?
sniff one of these things.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Did anyone
Comes
else
to
do a
fine
perception
appearance.
check in here or not?
No,
Is my
because I got a
perception-
-1.
Does mine still count, or do I need to roll again?
No, you're doing fine.
All right.
I'll perceive.
Okay. What were all you guys doing in this room anyway? You're poking around. You're checking out the barrels. Is that correct?
Sure.
I'm being the one hanging in the doorway going, guys, this isn't such a good idea.
I'll check out the table. What's on the table over there in the corner?
Okay. Let's see. So you're checking out the barrels. Give me a perception check on the barrels.
I will guide the hell out of myself for once.
Sounds like a good plan.
Double D4.
Stupid dice, I can't read.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, it's just really light. It's 24.
Woo!
Damn.
4.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
how are you doing this? Are you like prying open the lid of the barrel, or are you trying to like tap a bunghole? What are you up to?
Tap on what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there any writing on them?
Hello.
I was joking.
No, not so much.
All right. Any of them look like they've been
Need some gelatinous.
previously tapped?
Does not look like it.
Does one end look like it might come off easily?
You
Sorry.
examine them, and it doesn't. It looks. You find one in the middle that looks like it was kind of sealed hastily, and so the lid isn't entirely on straight. In fact, it looks like someone set something heavy on top of it.
Well, that one's
And then
ruined, but
cover-
let's
and then-
open that one.
All right. So there's like a stone weight on top of it, and then like a cloth over top of that. So
Okay.
There's a fire.
Pickle, come here.
Why?
I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to move something. Please.
Why you gotta do that face? Okay, fine.
Did you move Big Rock?
I'm going to preface this. Yes, I know that word. But I don't think this is a good idea.
Okay.
okay.
Duly noted.
All y'all heard that.
Yep, sure,
Okay.
fine.
I'll move the rock.
Okay. So give me a strength check.
Guidance.
Too late.
She's
I
already
already
rolled.
rolled.
You're
Yeah.
Straight up strength check.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so you start lifting this up, and as you lift it up, the cloth slips back, and you suddenly realize, like, oh shit, this isn't a rock, it's a fucking badger, and you freak out, and you just yeet it in surprise, and it just goes flying over the back of your head and crashes into the still, and so.
I would like to attempt to catch this badger from crashing into the still.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
By that rule, I shouldn't have been able to lift it.
You
Well,
kind of
As opposed to it going into
I
the
didn't roll a
steel
1, I rolled a
and
4.
destroying everything, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Injury over still destruction. Yeah, got it.
Save?
save.
7.
So you dive for it, and it goes right
Can I try
right
to-
through your hands as you're leaping backwards, crashes into the still. I'll give everyone a chance to make a reflex save to get out of the room before it blows.
Oh my god!
Well, that's what I was going
How
to
do we-
suggest
how
that
do-
we do in a roundabout way anyway.
Can we
Dexterity
save the
save?
badger?
Well, the badger's stone.
Oh,
Stone badger.
Oh my god.
So it looked extremely realistic. You were guessing it must have been, in a split second, you guessed it must have been petrified or something.
Dexterity save?
20.
All right, you managed to dive back through the door.
Give me
15.
half a second.
Can I grab somebody to take with me?
You help. I'll show you where you guys all end up.
That one.
So Pickles rams her way through a door just to the side of the barrels.
I don't want to go that way.
I realized I had lucky footwork and I could have re-rolled.
It'll be fine. What's
Actually
the worst that can happen?
Could he re-roll?
I was kind of hoping that I was going to be able to use this knowledge to burn the place down later. If we can burn it down now, that's fine.
I was jumping through the door back into the dining room,
Okay.
but I rolled in that one.
Okay. Right.
I told you guys this was a bad idea.
Plus 4. I got a 5.
You slip on one of the steel barrels as this thing is shaking itself to pieces. There's copper tubing falling all over the place, and you just sort of step on the copper tubing and go woo, and hang sort of gracefully in the air in the same way the bricks do. Before face planting on the floor.
I hit a 15.
15? Yeah, that'll be enough. You managed to dive out after Pickle. Where is your character on here? Where did I put you?
That's always the question, isn't it?
Might be underneath somebody. There we go.
Let me see how much
My
damage
character
this
often
does.
disappears on this.
All right. So in the next moment,
I noted
there's a loud explosion, and the still just goes up and blows out the windows in the room, and you take 10 points of damage, and as you guys are all picking yourselves back up and whatnot, you realize that there's an extra person in here that you don't remember seeing before.
Oh, are we going back into the room? Oh yeah, so I'll go back.
Yeah, well, Alan Arles,
I'm still there.
damn it, Zalric is still in there.
I will go in there to check to see if Zalric's dead.
So you go in there and you see someone standing in there, but they're much huskier. They're much broader in the shoulders than Zalric is, and they're just sort of standing in the middle of this rubble. They've got short cropped hair. They're wearing chainmail. If you'd like to describe what your character looks like.
Quite tall, about 5'11", a couple 100 pounds. Looks like your typical average soldier NCO type, right? Squad leader, whatever, right? Okay. And currently curling up his lip right now, trying to figure out what's going on. Where's the hag?
Do we hear this?
Yeah, he's speaking common.
Peek my head back through the door. What?
Hello, sir.
Were you the badger?
He's got his shield up and his hand on his sword. Where's the hag?
Do I see the badger?
You do not see a badger anywhere.
There's smoke coming off the dude.
Were you the badger?
I don't know.
There was a stone badger.
Good sir, how did you get here?
I was tracking. Who are you?
I'm Benito. Nice to meet you.
Stuart.
Hello, Stuart.
Zalric.
Pickle.
Wexley.
I was on a contract to find someone here and try to rescue them.
Can you share who you're trying to rescue?
You believe that their name was Zabilda.
Something, but I feel like I need to tear something apart right now.
Are you human by chance?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
All right. If the rest of you guys would like to describe your characters, so that Mike has an idea of what y'all look like, and as well.
Benito is a half elf, blonde hair, very well put together. Looks like a very rich person. Very debonair, I guess.
These are fancy pants.
Yeah, fancy.
He is a
fancy
fancy
pants. Something like that.
Let me see. I think I've got a picture.
Well, probably make his character token huge.
So that's what I'm trying.
He's
to
upside
down. No.
Stuart looks at you real close. He's like, "Do you know what you're doing? Or you just look the part?"
Occasionally, I know what I'm doing. At the moment, we're trying to. There he is.
Yep. There you go.
Got a ponytail.
And yes, he always frowns like that.
That's true.
Actually, most of the time he seems to be smiling.
At the
but-
moment, we're trying to find out what's going on here as well.
Seems to be a lot of that going around this place. I'd like to see some daylight again.
How long have you been in here?
Did we make holes in the wood?
So there's some holes in the side of the building. The building doesn't have the best structural integrity, and you hear what sounds like a commotion in another room. But you guys still have time enough to describe your characters to him and whatnot.
I'm Zorak. I'm an elf ranger, leather armor, bow, white dreadlocks.
Very specific kind.
Yeah, he's a Shadow Kai, so he's an elf from the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shadowfell.
The whole Shadowfell is what I mean about the whole not seeing daylight.
Yeah.
Fancy elf, goth elf.
Fancy elf goth elf. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Fancy elf.
Perception check from this one?
Huh? Perception check for
You
me?
roll
Insight.
probably a 15.
What are you trying to perceive about him?
He is trying to perceive something about me.
Oh, okay. You said you got a 15.
I need to roll a perception check. All right. That was mine over there. I got a 9, flat 9. I got another perception.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
All right.
fair enough. Okay, let's see. You're up next. All right. Gobble girl.
I'm a little green goblin girl.
She's a little swole goblin girl.
Juvenile?
Just passed.
Just passed.
Just passed.
Yeah.
Spunky.
Technically she's 12, but in human years that makes her she's a little bit older, so like by 18.
She's about 18 or 19 human terms, yeah. Old enough to drink.
Queen Picala.
Oh yeah. Nobody knows my name. Well, you do now, but she also I don't know. I think that only the Fae people can tell, but she's technically got a
only the Fae can actually see the little crown you got right now.
Yeah. Greenish hair, greenish skin,
Reddish eyes.
Swole.
She looks like she's about as swole as you are, by the way.
She carries a Warhammer?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes to bunk things.
Yeah, the hammer looks like it's bigger than she is.
Wearing leathers because she's a little barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
This realm is strange indeed.
And she got a big raccoon tail. It's fake. Well, I mean it's not hers, but
She's absconded with it.
She's wearing it like it's the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, around here, that's not that strange.
All right, and then lastly we have Wexley.
I am a herring gun, one of the little bunny people, about the same size.
he's a little taller than me.
A little taller. It's the ears.
Yeah.
I'm like 2 feet tall.
Red eyes and wearing armor and vestments to my goddess.
Selenia.
Stelenia.
Yeah,
I was
Selenia.
close on that.
Or, I'm sorry, Steora.
Steora.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's
Yes, Steora is the goddess of self-improvement and learning.
Kind of looks like Jared, but Jared got blue eyes.
I'm doing a lot of learning.
Is he human?
Trust me.
Yeah, he's human. Yeah, so that's what Stuart looks like.
Okay.
We got another picture of him.
As plain and ordinary as you can be.
I like it.
There you go.
Cool.
Sword and board.
Sword and board, yeah.
Not to be confused with sword of board. That's something completely different.
No. Which this is the mini for him that I ordered. It's not quite like that one. I'm gonna actually order that one to see if it comes through well.
Okay.
All right, so which direction do we hear things coming from?
From
Downstairs.
up around this general vicinity, you hear Bavlorna saying, "What have you?" It's like, "What's all that racket out there?"
Is that her?
Yeah.
Do I recognize
You
her?
recognize the voice.
Okay, beeline.
You're
Oh,
beelining
wait,
towards
wait.
her.
Not haphazardly, but what's between me and her?
Let's take a look at the map here. Got a lot of tabs open. All right, so where you are... Oh, I forgot to put your damn token in here. What have I done?
You can throw the mini on the screen.
Yeah, that might work better for now. Let's just put your mini up there. And then anyone watching on YouTube will have to suffer. Okay.
Oh, still be in the middle of the still thing. Kind of shaking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll use the party star for Stuart for now.
Okay.
There you go.
That works really well.
There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Stuart's at the party star.
Let's smell like
Voltan just kind of wandered off. We're not sure what happened to Voltan.
Am I
He
still
transported for 5.
Am I still smoldering?
You
That's a great question. Are you still on fire?
He's still on fire.
You got the presto thingy.
He's still on fire.
He's no longer on fire, and you weren't actually damaged. The explosion pulverized the petrification, and that killed the badger. And of course, when a polymorph hit points run out, then you revert back to your normal form. In fifth, that's how it works in 5th edition anyway.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were
Old days you just die.
Polymorphed into a badger, then turned into stone.
Yeah.
And then petrified. Yeah.
And I'm still pissed.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so that way you don't.
I'd be pissed.
So that way you don't have to concentrate on the polymorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, just petrified at that point. Good to go.
That's ingenious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Duly noted.
Thanks, man.
But he doesn't seem to be very happy right now.
No, where is she?
Well, he probably wasn't happy,
the noise-
when he got petrified.
So the noise that you hear is coming from back up in this direction, up this way.
What is this way?
I forgot about. Oh my god!
Okay.
Yeah. So let me move her.
I forgot about that.
Gelatinous, whatever.
So she
Penis on the floor?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. She's a very powerful
hear-
witch. You managed to
you can hear
get
her.
out of here.
You can hear her stomping down the hallway.
Yep.
Because you're still in this room, so it sounds like she's a couple rooms away from you. But you can hear her like stomping, and she's got her feet are kind of like frog feet, so they're kind of slapping on the floorboards as she comes.
All right, if he's going, I want to say,
Okay, so we can't see. Let's get where we can see this one.
All right,
So
Benito's going to go down this hall over here.
All right, tell you what. Let's roll initiative,
No!
so that everyone's can get an initiative, and you can all take your turns doing what you will. So,
Okay.
Pickle is literally going, you got this, come this way.
Oh, great.
Now, you're trying to get out of here before initiative.
What are we rolling for initiative? D20 plus?
D20,
plus your
there should be
initiative,
initiative on your character
Okay,
sheet
I
there.
got it here. 7. I'm usually on his side of the screen.
Yeah.
I understand.
Let's see. So let's
I
see.
remember not.
Stewart's a 7. All right. What did I'll take the ball hand up in here.
Oh man.
What did Pickle get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty. Oh, that means you go first.
I don't wanna.
Don't you have a dexterity modifier too?
My initiative is +2.
So 22. That's a good number.
I bet you I go before.
No, she already. You said dirty 20. You already added the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, dirt. Oh, okay.
I
Dirty
rolled
20.
an 18 +2.
Alrighty. What did Wexley get?
23.
Damn.
Why couldn't I roll that when I lived in the
Jackrabbit
dirt?
Slim. Benito.
17.
You guys. Okay, and then Zalric.
12.
More in the realm of mortals. Where did my red marker go? Here we go. Let's see.
Real quick,
Yes.
party question.
We're gonna die.
You're just saying that because you're 5 third level characters against a hag. No, it's okay.
Do we want to do diplomacy or run?
I don't know what
It's
the
up to
fuck
you guys.
happened. I wasn't here. I don't know what happened.
I like your.
I don't know what's going on. I wasn't here. There's a way over here, so I was going to head this way and maybe help my buddy Zalric up.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone's going to
So,
kind of
Stuart,
retreat, I'll
yeah.
bow guard with my shield as we back off and maybe get a peek over my shield at this thing if it comes toward us. 'Cause I'm sure I didn't get a very good look at it before.
Right.
You can see that he's kind of holding back and resisting his urge to go badger on her, though.
He's still got some of that feral energy left over from the Power Lord.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wexley, Let's see. I do have everyone on the map right now, right?
You roll better than me?
I rolled a 23. I'm going to use my full movement and dash to get out to as far as I can toward where she's coming from.
You're going towards her or away?
I'm going towards her.
Oh, you're going
All
towards
right.
her. Okay.
Yes.
So you head back into that room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement?
30.
30. Okay, so you move. You take one move action. Are you do a dash?
Yep, doing dash.
All right. 5, 10.
Are you going over the
15,
table?
20.
Yep, going straight over.
Oh, okay.
I'll jump it if I have to.
Yeah, you're a rabbit. You can jump easily.
Vanita's gonna say as you run by,
5,
what the fuck? Where are you going?
15, 20.
I'm going to explain.
All right, so you hop out, and you actually have enough movement with your jump to get out into the hallway, and your fur is like you've got all sorts of dust and whatnot in your fur.
Every time.
You're gonna stop for praying.
No.
He hates being dirty.
I know.
Do I see her?
Yeah, so she's like coming out the room from her study, just looking like, what? You!
We
rabbit!"
have made a mistake. The bathroom is not that way, and I tripped.
Oh no! My mushroom brew!
Is that what that delicious smell was?
Oh, what have you done? And she just goes running down the hallway and tries to push her way past. Well,
I'm going to let it pass me. I'm not.
Actually, Pickle's up next. She rolled a 3 for her.
Where's the bad lady?
She's right.
She's right.
She's in the other hallway.
She is just.
Well, I'm running
My
after
tag doesn't show vision for some reason, and I don't know why.
Why not? It's supposed to.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm
Oh my
running
gosh.
after that schmuck.
My tag has a problem with showing vision. So.
Oh, it's because your character doesn't have dark vision, I think. Let me see if I can.
Oh, is there no light in here? Surely it's daylight enough.
Everyone here's got dark vision, so the witch doesn't really have
I know.
candles and stuff running.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, at least you won't be alone.
Well,
candles.
Dynamic
It's
lighting.
I was seeing because of all the little fires burning around.
I just
Right.
kind of assumed that it was light enough to see in here because it's
Actually,
daytime.
it says that your character does have dark vision. We might have given you an item that has it.
No,
Why does it have it on your character?
don't think we did.
What have we done?
Oh. But it would make sense because you're a bunny.
Yeah.
Freaking computers, man.
Mm-mm.
Dynamic
It'd be
lighting.
under my
Let me
rifle, and I
just
don't.
see if I turn off the Or wait, no, I can just leave it on daylight mode. Maybe that'll work. Please. I use 2 VTTs and I'm getting confused. Which one does what?
It's always good to go through this because I always forget I have that.
What?
My backup.
Journal. It's it not showing you.
Yeah, I have nothing that would give me dark vision, so I don't know why I have that on there.
I mean, you technically told the truth. You did drip.
Actually,
Wishing tackle because I put a W in front of the F.
all players can see. All players can edit. Yeah, there's no good reason why you shouldn't be
Yeah,
visible.
I don't know.
Let me try dragging it to...
Let me see about this real quick because if I can't see and I might be able to just make this easy. If it is a, I gotta see if it's a bonus action or a full action because I can never remember.
Yeah, I'm going to try and drag you to the map again and see if that fixes it. It's not adding to the map. Why is it not adding to the map? Yeah, that didn't fix it either. I hate computers. How did I end up in this career?
Thus,
No,
I'm
it's an
going
action.
to an island on the other side of the world.
That's really the right call.
Actually, I'm
honestly.
taking a satellite dish. Yeah, so, but I'm not going to be programming anymore.
Getting that while the getting's good.
I was going to say I'd cast light if it was useful,
Well,
but it's.
Okay.
I would have already had it going if I'd known that it was dark in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I did cast it downstairs.
The problem is it's still not allowing your character to show up for everyone else. That's what's weird. Let's see.
Oh, there he is.
No,
So
that was
this-
already started.
This account is logged in as. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe. Let's see what the party star said as, and I'll just copy paste the things. Set the same way. All players and all characters can see it and edit. Vision, night vision. These are all total light.
Who's the most vulnerable here? Squishy?
I think it's
Yeah.
pretty squishy.
Okay.
The warlock.
Yeah, it's. Most people would point towards the healer, and that's not the truth this time.
Yeah.
You get to wear armor.
That's right.
Right.
Honestly,
Stuart. Well,
honestly, I'd say John is the one that ends up taking more damage than anybody.
It's gonna be broken.
So
Yeah.
the problem is definitely Wexley's character because everyone else remains visible.
At some point, we just may need to rework it.
Let's do
I don't know if it's on my side, but
where we are.
Yeah. Because he's right here and she's right there.
That's true.
Pickle, are you coming towards
Yes,
me?
I am. I'm dashing my hiney after you.
Well, if Pickle's coming out
Can
my
you
way,
point where are you?
I'm literally right outside this
Oh,
door.
okay.
And she's
Right.
down
But
here.
my, for whatever reason, I'm not. My character doesn't light this path.
So you are there.
The vision setting.
Okay.
Yeah, I am literally here.
All right.
And on his side, he can actually see me there.
Okay.
But
I'm just going.
hey, there we go.
There you go.
I'm just going to turn off the vision in Fog of War, I guess.
Alright.
So sorry, but this
Fine.
I don't have time to troubleshoot that.
Yep, I can pretend.
I'm sure
Okay.
Trying to recall doesn't let
But
me
my
see
speed
everything
is
anymore.
also 30.
Oh, is it too steep of an angle?
No, my brain doesn't
No.
let me see. I can only remember what I'm looking at.
Okay.
So it's not like we're going to be going, ooh, we see all that.
I mean, you might, but
I have 3-second short-term recall.
gotcha. Can you center, please? All right. Okay, so
You're fine.
the hag is up here. Wexley is talking to the hag here. Let's see. So Pickle, you're up next. You're down here.
I'm running after
Am I,
Wexley.
how
And I said
familiar am I
that
with this
frantically
place?
and loud enough that everybody heard me.
You've been in here once, which is when you got captured.
Which way did I come in?
You
You know?
you would have come in through these, probably through either the spiral stairs or the side stairs with all the wasps on them.
Is there a way to get behind her? There, a door. Do
There
I know
is a
that
door.
right?
There is the door that Pickles went through, which looks like it might loop around possibly. You seem to recall that there was a kitchen somewhere over in this direction. So yeah, you might be able to
Alright,
loop
just
around.
holding that in mind.
Yeah, I'm running after him, and I have 30 feet of movement too, and I will dash.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Are you going over the table or through it? Or under?
What would afford me the most movement?
I got boots of jumping.
You do.
Then you should
Then
be
you can
able
be-
to jump it just
Alright.
as easily as I did.
All right. You yeet your way across and end up landing
She
right next to Wexley.
she should be able to get one right out in front of me because I was behind her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. So you scramble up there next to the bunny, and you've got debris all over you as well.
Sorry, Auntie Bev. Sorry.
All right, Benito, what are you doing?
Well, since my buddies went that way, he's gonna say, shit. He's gonna follow them.
All right, are you going to stay in the room or are you going to exit into the hallway?
No, I'll go ahead and exit the hallway and wave at her and say, so sorry.
Yeah, I sneezed, I bumped into him, and he bumped into other stuff, and it kind of exploded, and oh my god.
She's Okay, Zolric, which way are you going?
I'm gonna
You're
follow the rest. I'm gonna try to like dust myself off. I'm kind of. What the hell just happened? Just.
And I think there were bees, and I'm scared of bees.
all right. So you managed to. The hallway's pretty full up at this point, so you're just standing in there.
Yeah. I'm just.
And then-
kind of
You said that you wanted to circle around the opposite direction, correct?
I don't have to have the movement right to get there from where I'm at. But I'm worried about all them charging in there in the hallway in the gauntlet like that, which makes a really straight shot for anything that's like a hag or a wizard. You get just gall them at once.
Mm.
So I'm going to make quick work of... This is kind of funny. This is actually defending y'all. Okay?
I love where this is going
okay,
already.
go on.
I love where this is going.
I am going to full tilt run. Okay?
Like the opposite way around?
All the way around and come up behind her.
15, 20, 25, 30. Your movement rate is 30, I believe, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're able to make it about halfway there on your turn. All right.
Running.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
dash. So you take your
Yeah.
action move and then you use your action to dash, which gives you a second movement. All right. So that's as far as you're able to get that turn. Bavlorna, for her part, comes to the door and she just looks like frantic and she just tries to push her way past you guys. 5,
I
10,
will let her pass. Like I'm
15,
Yep.
20, 25, 30. She's like, out of the way, out of the way.
Sorry.
She
Yep.
says,
sorry.
she says,
It's a
the
mess in
badger.
there.
Did you see the badger?
The what?
The badger.
Oh, man.
What about him?
There was a rock.
There was a rock that looked like a badger.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She gets about to here. She doesn't manage to, she's too big to jump over the table like you guys do.
She or me. You move me.
Yep.
Because you put her under me for a second, and then.
Oh, gross.
No.
I don't know. Maybe the Patrick.
All right. So she gets about there. She doesn't actually get into that room yet.
It's a mess in there. Don't.
It's
And
crazy.
you can hear her sort of like making
so sorry.
you can hear it making like a kind of a high pitched whine noise, like oh.
Sorry.
And she actually picks up one of the chairs at the table and she's kind of holding it in front of herself as she approaches the room. Wexley, what are you doing this turn?
What you doing?
Is there any way that we can help? Anything that we can do? Know where the bathroom is? I have to go.
She says, you didn't lose it when the big bang happened?
You've heard the term scared shitless?
He says, there's a balcony right there. Stick your fluffy ass out the window.
Stick your I will out my ass over there and
Let out some pellets.
All right, you hop out onto the balcony for now.
Yeah.
And you can keep an eye on what she's up to through the
Yeah.
window, which is now cracked but not completely blown out like the one in the other room.
What's the badger?
We still don't understand what the badger is.
It's a demon.
Oh.
I didn't see any demons.
We just saw a rock, and then when things exploded, the rock wasn't there anymore.
I guess it got blown up.
Maybe.
All right, Pickle, what are you up to? Are you moving? Are you staying in the hallway? Are you following her? What are you up to?
I guess I'm going back in, because the rails are going back in.
So you're just following behind her?
Behind. I mean, not like directly behind, but like.
Okay. Benito. Same thing, or are you going to take a different way around?
So he'll follow also.
On the
How did you not get out
upside,
of the
we
room?
unclogged your
I
tub.
slipped on something and it's trapped in the room. Everyone else
This is a
disappeared.
wooden building.
It is.
That's
wooden
what
building.
I was
Can I
literally
get a
just
perception
thinking.
check to see if I can hear them running the wrong way?
You can definitely hear them. It looks like they're
Okay.
backtracking back to where it just got blown up from.
Dang it.
I was like,
Okay.
on the outside we
So
unclogged
yeah, you
your
guys are
tub.
basically like playing ring around
I
the.
know. I was trying. Okay, never mind.
What did she do?
Say what?
I said, on the outside we unclogged your tub.
He says,
There
"I
was,
think I'm going to need a nice hot bath after this."
there was a gelatinous cube in it.
What?
It was more like a cylinder.
Yeah, well, it came out cylinder, but it started to turn more squarish. And
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, we're stuck in the drain. We killed it.
yeah,
Really now?
like
All right, Solric, where do you hold up at? And then you too.
I'm still kind of at the door. You put him on top of me. You put him on top of me again.
God damn it. Get off each other. You. Stop it.
And elves
let's
always
expect
being
to
on
head
top of
down
each
there
other,
and it
doing
came
elf things.
Creepy elf things.
I'm going to. I'm kind of hurt, kind of bummed up. I'm gonna.
Are you
cure
over near
wounds on
me?
Well,
You're gonna
yeah,
cure wounds on
I'm
yourself?
over by the window. Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds on myself.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, that's
All
fine.
right.
I
You're
don't want
gonna
to cure
cure
wounds
him,
on
roll.
me anyway.
What's that?
Now, can you describe this hag? I didn't see the picture very well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, perfect.
So I've got a better picture in the
Oh,
book.
hey.
I'll come over there and show you what
I
she
got my
looks like
pen back.
here.
You know, this is the
You can
one
pass the
book
book.
I
Oh,
didn't
you're
buy.
full 10?
Yeah.
Nice.
we can pass the book once you find it.
No, just
The book.
How she do
I
it?
just need to know how big it is and how easy it's going to be
I
to
rolled
To
kill.
you, probably about.
I
What?
rolled an 8.
Yearish.
8.
Okay.
And
I would
it's
guess
plus 2,
5'11".
so.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
back-
Because I'm
okay,
6'4", I'd
nice.
say
So,
that.
no, not the hag.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
So-
The hag is probably about.
The hag's little too.
Yeah, not
So-
probably. Well, she's stooped over.
So that's what she looks like. She's kind of froggy looking,
This one.
Yeah.
bug-eyed, and her skin is kind of all cracked right now. It looks like she's all dried out because she hasn't gotten to lounge in her bath recently because it was not filling it with water because it was the drain was clogged.
By gelatinous cube.
The gelatinous cube.
A gelatinous
Okay.
lube.
Lube.
Hey, did you guys hear earlier the joke that he made?
Mm-hmm.
You say she's dry?
When he said,
Yeah,
like,
she's all dried out right now.
When Wetzel was going for the bone.
that smile. What is that smile?
I like where
He-
you said that.
he-
I
he's
don't know
up-
that I was ready for that, but I like
He's
where
up
you're
to
headed.
something.
No, I'm thinking what kindling and probably. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're all running backwards from the way.
all right, Stuart.
You left.
Yeah,
It
when I
sounds
heard
like
you guys started.
Yeah, you guys were able to hear it.
Spell
And you could hear where they ran out into that hallway because this place is. You've got pretty good ears. You can tell like about
Yeah,
which way
yeah.
they're going.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they doubled back or on like a couple rooms away from you at this point.
The end question.
Yes.
Where's Clapperclaw?
Clap.
Clapperclaw
Our
is
guide.
the
That
person
we-
you were hoping to recruit as your guide. He was hanging out.
Did he stay downstairs in the spa? Because he would have been around that area probably. with the-
Yeah, I think that's fair. Clapperclaw's probably downstairs.
Okay, cool. As long
didn't
as
get
he
him killed
is. Huh?
We have not got him killed yet.
Oh, that's right. We
Not
had.
yet,
Wait.
actually.
That's,
Give us time.
that's right. We had to do the extra task so that she could give us his noggin back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that a kitchen?
Where you're at
standing
now.
next to?
The room that you're currently standing in here appears to be a kitchen. I'll read you the description if you like.
There's a red cap over there.
Let's see.
And some birdlike.
Are those people's?
One's a red
It's
cap.
it's a
How do you
kitchen.
know
So, in this gore-spattered kitchen, a stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, a crimson cap, and a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures around a butcher's block, while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat.
So it's like the Duchess's kitchen in Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. So you just came like booking it through here, and there's a gnome-like looking creature with a crazy-looking goatee and a cleaver in one hand, and he's got a red cap that he's wearing on his head, and he's chasing some vultures around in this kitchen, and doesn't seem to be paying you as much mind as you would think, considering that there was just a very loud explosion and a strange human just came running out of it. Pelman.
Okay, fine. I have a thought, but it's okay. I'll put it aside.
Aw.
Well, what is this red cap? Okay. He's the cook.
He's just the cook.
All right.
Us, the cook.
It's gonna take longer than I like, but that's okay.
Your
Right.
expression.
Whose turn is it?
That was Stuart. This is your turn right now, Stuart.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Yes. Stuart's turn.
These are normal vultures?
Give me a nature check.
8 plus. Where am I? 2 for perception, I think. 3 for perception. But do I have a nature thing? Nature is 0, so 8 plus nothing.
They look like, they look like turkey vultures to you. Kind of got like a reddish head, and legs,
Do they have gravy on?
black feathers. So they look like buzzards as far as you can tell.
They're back there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that guy alone. Now, if I come full tilt back, best I can do is get right behind her. Okay.
Okay.
True.
So she is here right now.
Yeah.
So if he runs
You're
forward-
directly opposite her across this room that's in the center here.
Another 60.
Jeez.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You'll make it back
30
to the
is
room.
one move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you could get up to right in front of this door if you really wanted to.
Is that door closed or open?
It's open.
It's open. In fact, the door kind of got blown off its hinges maybe a little bit. It's just kind of hanging on by like its bottom hinge at a crazy angle.
All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to come around and stay defensively in that corner. Okay?
Oh,
Just
back
kind
behind
of,
the-
yeah,
back
right
behind
in
the
that
door?
Like
corner
right
right
here?
there. Right?
Okay.
And I'm going to be assessing the situation and looking for an opening. Do I have any previous knowledge of her strength other than the fact that she polymorphed when I've done that?
So, at the last time you saw her, she was not all dried out and dehydrated, for one thing.
Okay.
She doesn't look any older, other than the fact that she's all cracked up. You do recall that she has a strange allergy that that a fairy had told you in exchange for you freeing it from being stuck underneath a log. And the fairy told you that Bavlorna has a widdershins allergy.
Okay,
Meaning,
that means, elephants and rhinoceroses and meat.
yeah, well, and the pixie did explain that it means that she's allergic to people running counterclockwise near her.
Literally weird shit. I was like, how the heck did you get that out?
Yeah.
Okay. Allergic to people running counterclockwise near her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna have fun with this.
Yep. So that's the main thing that you were armed
And
with.
as I get
here.
in this corner, is anything in this room still burning?
So it looks like the alcohol has kind of burned itself up. So the place isn't actually on fire. Most of the wood in here's got quite a lot of moisture in it. So
Okay.
the room's kind of steamy. It smells smoky, but nothing in here is really.
Okay.
The fire hasn't really caught.
All right. So just try to catch the eye of this one. Okay. To say,
So he's sitting on the
Which one?
balcony.
You.
Me?
yeah. Oh,
She's
there.
here.
Who's
looking
that?
through the doorway.
Who's that right there?
Pickle. That's
Pickle?
Yeah.
Tell him Pickle. It's like,
Do I see him?
I'd say so. Yeah, you can see him.
Well, it's not my turn next, but I will.
All right. So after Stuart's turn is Bavlorna's. So she's still holding this chair in front of her, and she kind of like is trying to peek around this doorway and look in while she's holding this chair out in front of her. And she says, Are you in there?
Are you looking for a badger?
Yes.
Why would there be a badger in there?
He's just an evil thing. Temperamental as old as a herd of red caps.
Is this something you were taxiderming?
I would have liked a taxidermist. I'll tell you what.
I mean,
She takes a step closer, right up to the door, and is looking in. Are you trying to hide or anything, or?
No, I'm just standing there in the corner.
You
She looked like a little statue.
All right, she's so the wall's like this. She's standing in the doorway. You're like right here.
Mm-hmm.
She looks around. Let me roll a perception check.
Benita's still trying to talk to her.
A perception check for her.
Benita's still
Do you
trying to
wanna
talk to her.
try
Yeah, distract her as much as possible.
I have like -2 stealth. Right?
Yeah, he's
Benita's
So-
just like
yeah.
Now,
Peppery
there's
request.
one
You
thing
can-
about my character that he does is practice hunting small game and moving as little as possible to do it. Okay? Right? Because he's got a little, I don't know if you might have noticed, he's got a nice little hand crossbow that was given to him. And he actually, when he's traveling, that's one thing he does. Just try to do a little, you know how hunters go deer hunting or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all this junk all over you, you totally silent. It's always, even though you're carrying a lot of gear and you're technically noisy when you move, you don't move. You make no noise, right?
Yeah. So, being normally your armor would give you disadvantage, but with all the rest of the noise that these guys are doing, and Pickle did make eye contact with you, so she's kind of helping. I'll give you advantage, which will cancel out your disadvantage. So it'll be a straight roll for your stealth. So you
Okay.
do a straight roll and then
Minus
add
2.
whatever your modifier is.
And she's a +2.
oh, no.
Oh, +2. Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh, crud. 8.
8. All right. So let me see
Is
what
that 8 plus
Bavlorna
2?
gets for her perception
No,
check.
8 total.
That's a.
Short.
Let's see
Not good.
here.
Get my green dice.
Her passive perception is a 14.
Oh,
Even without me rolling, and I rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
oh no.
So, but
It's a good thing I have a shield.
yeah. So she looks in there and she says, "Ah, it's you!"
No, it's not.
He says, "What the hell are you doing here?" And she's just like holding the chair in front of herself, like keeping the chair interposed between herself and you.
Like a lion then.
This is just like
You're damn straight it is.
I got this.
You fool children!
It's fun to talk.
You broke the badger.
That's not a badger.
He was supposed to be,
I'm sorry.
Why was he supposed to be a badger?
because he broke my rules of hospitality and tried knifing me in my own home.
I mean,
So I responded with appropriate level of reciprocity.
Makes sense to
I mean
me.
that, yeah.
But why would he
How
do that?
long has he been a badger?
Well, that's a very fine question. The sun never sets here. It's always twilight, but I'd say.
Insight, whatever she says, I'm going to insight check it.
Yeah, so she says, I don't know, and keep in mind time does flow differently here than in
It's a
the
little.
mortal world, and
Time's kind of a weird soup here.
it is a very weird soup, darling. She says, I don't know, 5 years, maybe 10.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 6.
So you remember from the children, when you guys were trying to convince the children not to follow you into the Feywild, one of your arguments was if they came in here, when they left, all their friends might be
Right.
very well grown up.
Yeah.
So if she's saying it's been 5 or 10 years in the outside world, maybe
Right.
it could possibly be 80.
That's not what I'm trying to ascertain. How
Yeah.
long does she actually believe it's been?
She seems like she's guesstimating about 5 or 10. So,
Okay. So actually, yeah.
because I'm going to explode otherwise.
Okay.
We don't
Okay.
want to be-
Because
Oh,
it wants to draw some attention.
So apparently it decided to pause after I got back and whatnot. So, okay, I've unpaused it again. So we might have just missed a few minutes.
Oh no, my spectacular negotiating!
Oh.
I was just standing in a corner, so it's okay.
Okay.
Should we do a Cliff Notes recap just in case?
Sure, do a Cliff Notes recap just in case, because I don't know when it decided to not record.
We were going to fight, then we decided against it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Aaron is always good at diplomacy.
Even when my character has nothing in charisma.
You made compelling points.
Yeah, I volunteered us to escort the offending person off the property, and it worked.
Okay, so you guys make your way back down beneath the abode. There's a number of long ramps that curve down below it, and at the base you can see your raft sort of bobbing at the base of the structure. Let me bring up the
It's a
map.
raft.
Yeah, so you guys came here and look. Actually, was it a raft or was it a dinghy?
It's a dinghy.
Yeah, because you guys rode into town in a raft, but now you got a dinghy. Okay.
We upgraded.
We upgraded, yes. So Illig is where?
I'm going to take a stab and say muck stump.
So you remember Bavlorna saying that he's in a building along the channel to the south of her hut. So let me switch you guys over that map so that you may see.
I regret that I must depart.
Yeah.
Understandable. 10:21.
Software deployment in 8 minutes.
Actually, we get together and we don't actually execute it until 2300. But we got to get
You
all
gotta
the
have setup
paperwork
time.
and everything,
Yeah.
set up, get people on the phone.
At least we got you out the building.
Yeah, we got you. We got you with us at least. So
This guy is basically defense and defense and defense.
good.
Okay.
It'll go well with
distracting tactics and whatever you would expect from basically a sergeant.
Meat shield.
Well, you,
Smart
No,
meat shield.
Smart meat.
I was gonna say that's Vulcan.
Yeah.
so,
What? You guys get any military in family?
In the family.
well, your dad was a Marine, right?
My dad was a Marine, yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle was in the Army. My cousins are in the Navy.
I am the
I don't
support.
I don't know terminology though.
Well, it's not about terminology, it's about attitude.
And the other thing.
Okay. So which one was in the Army?
My uncle. He was a staff sergeant, master gunner.
That guy. That's who you want to think about.
He's a goober.
Yeah, come on.
You met Kelly.
Yeah, I met Kelly. He's cool.
Yeah, but he's a goober that you want to fight.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah. I know a couple of those guys.
Yeah. All right. So
all of them eventually get to goober stage.
Yeah.
Well, he had his fair share of PTSD too. So.
Oh well, yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
And
But-
you live in the
Oh,
neighborhood,
yeah.
right?
I do.
But be safe getting there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah. So we got a nice goober or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean in general. It's rainy and wet.
And cold.
Nasty.
Turning down mountains and blizzards.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you. I love your character.
Yes.
You did a damn good job of like keeping everyone else distracted to position. So I like the way you're thinking. So
Yeah, just don't go straight at them. Move everything around so that you can position yourself to be in an advantage, right? Like you guys are chasing after this thing and it had its back to you. You see what I'm saying? Because it was
Yeah.
coming
No,
after me.
We
I
all
agree.
could have gotten in some nice
Right?
quick attacks. So one round of surprise probably on her.
yeah.
I just kind
So
of.
sometimes one person leading something away is actually defensive for.
Oh yeah,
team.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think after the whole Goblin Fortress thing, Pickle is like, let's not
Oh man. So we'll have to.
regale you with that.
If you get bored and want to watch any of the
Early
videos
videos.
mhm.
of this, I think I've got one of the channels in Discord is called W Video Recaps or something
Yeah,
like
video
that.
recaps.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Goblin Fortress.
Right.
Didn't realize it was a fortress.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
Be
Thank you,
safe.
guys.
It's just like that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was the best thing ever.
Oh, what's this monster?
Oh, it was very good. Excellent coffee. I approve.
Now you're making me regret not going after the hag.
It was a good time to do it, but I don't know that.
I don't feel like you guys had any like his character definitely had hostility towards her because she like polymorphed him into a badger and then like trapped him in stone for who knows, fucking 80 years possibly. You don't know.
We only know her reputation.
5 to 10 years,
Yeah,
as far as I
doesn't know
know.
who he is or anything about him.
Yeah, so you definitely know that he had a grudge against her.
Obviously,
You don't
we're
necessarily
not
you don't necessarily share in his beef, although you are trying to rescue the same person.
Yeah, so we were going to kill the hag.
I just put another little
Maybe
wash
it's
in.
possible.
Oh,
I mean,
We could freeze Bavlorna without killing her, and then Bavlorna can just take back whatever she.
that is true.
Yeah.
I've heard tell of parties going through this entire campaign without fighting anything.
Well, that sounds boring.
It does sound boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
Challenge
multiple ways.
accepted.
There's multiple ways to skin.
A cat.
Look, if I wanted to be,
Or a rabbit.
if I wanted to play politics and be diplomatic that much, I'd play Vampire the Masquerade.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
On the Camarilla side, specifically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
On the what side?
The Camarilla side. So Vampire has technically three factions, but 2 factions officially, and then 1 anarchist faction. And it's the Camarilla who uphold the laws of night, and then the Sabbat who are just vampires that kind of do whatever the fuck they like.
Because I usually do it on extra low.
Can't. I put it on low. No, the dryer will be done before the washer.
Oh, okay.
I had an accumulation, so I had to do 2 loads.
Okay.
So the second load of wash is in, the first load of dry is in.
Oh, no, a physical.
Got an hour and 10 minutes before
So
the
we'll
wash
go
going in
south
the
of
dryer.
here to the hut.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
going to be a while.
Stop by and do some
Yeah.
shopping on the way
Okay.
out.
I initially was going to put
Yeah.
things in before we
I mean,
went
we can do that on the
The
way.
dinner?
to dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean,
we didn't expect
Out
dinner.
back.
where we might not be able to do things with in-game time at the moment, but we could discuss plans maybe.
So the
Are you
shop.
good with that?
Where's
Yeah,
the shop at again?
Yeah, we can do that. So it's funny you should mention. It's funny you should mention the shop because when you guys get down the ramp, you see Charm, and she's there at your dinghy, trying to unmoor it and steal it.
Whoa! What's
Instead of.
going on?
He says, "Oh, you are all leaving too?
Yeah.
I needed to go check on my shopkeepers. I was just going to borrow this."
Sounds like you were trying to leave us behind and make
Well,
off
we
with
can all
these-
Insight check.
Go give me an insight check.
I would love to give you an insight check, and
I
let
mean,
me.
there's room for everybody.
Alright, we can all act together.
There's a rule of not taking other people's property.
Right, but you borrowed this. It's not yours.
No, we didn't.
It was
You
given.
bought this to
They gave
It
it
was
to us.
it was given to us.
25. She seems very nervous.
I believe that you might have been trying to strand us. Why were you leaving so quickly?
That's really none of your business.
Oh, it seems like it might.
If you're
We
taking
have
our
business with Bavlorna. You seem to have had business, but something seems to have changed.
Well, things seemed like they were getting rather excited up there, and I felt it best to show myself out before anything.
Without saying goodbye or letting your host know that you were leaving?
It seemed a bad time to interrupt.
I mean, to be fair, it seemed a bad time to be involved.
Then you get my point.
Doesn't mean that I trust you.
Well, no, I wouldn't trust me either.
Well, aha! Aha!
Hey!
That scared the crap out of me.
It's like, so,
Look, you seem like a smart rabbit. Why don't we?
boy, are you wrong.
Why don't we all hop aboard this little dinghy and get out of here?
Sounds
Well,
good.
we can.
Sounds
Well,
good to me.
we can do that. It's our dinghy.
And she said you're going to check on your shop, you say?
Let's not
Yes, I'm going to check on my shop. Do you need to do some shopping?
I mean,
Possibly.
yeah.
Yes, we can.
Because we're getting ready to pack up shop.
We'll go with you.
Very good. This way.
I think that will give us a nice little discount.
You make a compelling argument. Quickly, this way.
What just happened?
So what can you tell us about Bavlorna? We seem
Yeah.
to be awfully in the dark here, and you seem to be rather knowledgeable.
Hell, Bavlorna. She is powerful. Not necessarily the brightest spoon in the shed. The sharpest tool in the drawer.
That works.
She's a
That
spoon.
works.
That's a good one. That works. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, good.
Yeah.
So yes, she's not particularly bright, but she is powerful, and she
Wait,
may
that's a-
have a thing or two that her sisters might have an interest in.
Are you
Are you
working?
spying for them?
No, I'd never spy.
Are you
Gathering.
trying to assassinate?
Goodness, no.
Did
What?
you seem to want to be out of there in a hurry after you heard an explosion?
Are you carrying something of Bavlorna's to her sisters?
Maybe,
Why would you say something like that?
maybe I mean,
Insight check.
I'm not the
Yes,
smartest
insight check.
person here.
Yes, go ahead and give me an insight check.
I'm not the smartest person here, but maybe we should have that
Fuck.
particular chit chat once we
20.
get to the shop.
10.
20. Not
Just,
20.
just saying. Is
Plus.
anybody listening to me?
So
No.
so this chick is always kind of giving a weird creepy grin.
Guess not.
But when you mention like the possibility of like maybe she's absconding with something to regift elsewhere, she's just kind of smiling as she's talking, and you see it kind of like a bead of sweat like dribble down from her brow when you mention that.
Like,
She says, why don't we all talk a little louder? I'm sure that always helps things.
like I was saying, maybe we should have this particular chit chat once we get
Yes.
safely to her shop.
Listen to the green one. Don't you
I'm
ever
the smart
always
one.
I don't
listen
know that
to the
that's
green
it.
one?
If we figure out that she's smuggling something, Pickle, I believe I would like to return it instantly.
So there might be a problem with that.
Oh,
What? And what have you taken?
Nothing that isn't by rights belonging to one of her sisters.
I mean, that's fair.
We can talk more about this at your
Yeah.
shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on. So you
So
guys
we want to
pull-
go back to her place of power to discuss this.
I'm trying
We were going to go shopping anyway.
I
So-
mean, technically, we're going shopping.
Or this is her shop that we're going
Or we
to,
could
right?
strand her in the ocean with us, or in the lake with us,
It's up to you. Yeah, you definitely outnumber her.
on a boat. And I don't know how well she would take to being wet.
She might melt.
You don't know.
She might walk on water for all I know. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, while I agree that we might want to get there, it's her stuff, and she might have a better footing there as opposed to here. She
Alright.
seems rather insistent on getting to her place and out.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh, do we want to continue the game?
That's a good question.
I mean, if I was Mike, I probably wouldn't want to miss a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So we will wrap it up here then, and we can just hang out.
okay.
Actually, you know what? We could. I wonder if I have enough wood. I could-
It's raining.
It's all wet outside, yeah.
Vote. Do we want to go to the shop or end in the middle of the park?
Okay, if we go to the shop, if we kill her right here in the middle of this pond, she's got somebody that's already working the shop. She said she want to go check on the shop. So I guess there's somebody already working there. So if we kill her, then the person in the shop has no idea we killed her.
Correct.
It's possible.
Possible.
And we're not committed to killing her.
No.
We're just committed to delaying her for a few minutes.
And then we do take possession of something that her sisters won't.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
We need a tiebreaker.
All right, if we need a tiebreaker, then I guess we should probably wait for Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he'd have input.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I know what direction he'd want to go.
Yeah, I do too.
Although, actually, I don't know, because his enemy was the hag.
Yeah.
And if this chick is working against the hag,
With other hags.
yeah, it's hard to say.
But not this particular one.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
But he was looking for his abilities while he came here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then he got turned into a stone badger.
So all 3 hags would be his enemy.
Oh,
Possibly.
we'll find out.
All right, I will go ahead and stop it here then.